What's up everyone? Today I'm in a 2016 Audi S3. This is Adam. Adam, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
So it's the first time I've driven an Audi. So that's why I have Adam with me to walk me through the car because I'm not very experienced with Audis. So let's do this. Okay. Oh wow.
To go first in D.
It's in D now, right?
That's perfect.
The handbrake.
Yeah, as long as you press the gas,
off.
it cares of itself.
Okay. It's a very feels like it wants to go just.
It's a smooth, very smooth car.
Yeah. It's not cammed, right? Because it feels like it's cammed. The moment when I let go of the brakes, the car just jumped.
I think it's an. I don't know what it is. I think it's just too loud so you hear everything.
Yeah. So why buy an S3?
Well, basically back when I wanted to buy my own first car.
Yeah.
I was looking into 2-liter turbo approximately.
Yeah.
And I was looking into a Golf R, but then I've seen so many on them on the street.
Yeah, they're very common.
Yeah, and then back in the day, S3 wasn't very famous.
Wow, we're already doing 60 kilometers. I didn't even feel that. And the steering wheel is very light.
Yes, it has two options. It has a comfort and a dynamic.
So it gives you like the electric feedback.
It's all electric. It's all fake feedback.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to specifically test in these cars, because with the new, especially German cars, it takes away a bit of the driving experience.
Yes, it feels does, because it's 2018 almost. So basically everything is electronic to make it smoother for the guys.
This car can get you in trouble. I was doing 80 and you couldn't even feel it. It feels like 40 kilometers per hour, but I just looked and was surprised. I could tell it's going to be pretty quick.
It is.
So what are the mods? So let's start with the exhaust, because it really sounds nice.
The exhaust is, I have an IP catback.
Okay.
It's a Valvetronic.
Yeah.
So if you want it to be quiet, it will be quiet for you. But if you want it to be loud, it's going to be loud for you.
So you control it, or is it like valve control with the?
You control the valves.
Okay.
And the switch is hiding somewhere over there.
Yeah. I saw it just peeking.
And I think it's one of. I don't want to brag, but I think it's one of the loudest exhausts I've heard.
So I'll give it a small pull.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. There's the infamous Audi pop when shift gear. It's better than the Golf, I would say, because the Golf GTR is the moment you hear that upshift, you know it's a Golf. But this one, it's very unique. I like that. The steering wheel just, if you're not taking care, you might do a U-turn by accident.
The good thing I like about this platform is the steering wheel is basically one whole turn, that's it.
Yeah.
Usually you have 1.5 turn, so it's
But what about the turning radius?
It's perfectly fine. I don't know.
Because I have an Evo 9 and that's horrible.
That's very nice alternative. Yeah. So I'm telling you, it's a very good.
It's an all-wheel drive car, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Follow that. What about the suspension? It's very stiff.
It's a little bit stiffer than stock. I have a KW Coilovers V1.
On the.
I got them. I don't track my car.
So.
I mean, it was
horsepower. So I know this comes stock with 306 horsepower.
Well, this is the new 2017.
Yes.
The 2016 he was detuned for UE spec, was making 280.
Okay.
286 as per Audi.
Yeah.
So my car is stage 3, has a MRC tune on it with a TT 525 turbo.
Yeah.
And it should be making approximately on the crank 550-ish. We have a dyno day coming up on 23rd. We'll find out.
You know what I really like is that it doesn't feel like the heavy German cars. It just feels like you could throw the car around.
Whatever you want to do with it. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's very nice.
I really like that. Especially with BMWs and Mercedes. The car feels like it doesn't want to turn. If you know what I mean. Yeah, it's you feel like it has a bit of roll, but with this one, it turns really nicely. I like that. So. How much horsepower is it putting?
I should be making approximately on the crank 550, 470-ish at the wheels.
Nice.
Which is pretty decent for a daily event.
So this is the highest horsepower car on the channel.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna put it in manual mode.
You can do that.
Is it this
side? You want to put it in sports mode and then manual would be better.
So we're still on...
Go left. Back left.
Okay.
Pull it down. And now go right. No, back left. Twice pull down on that.
Okay.
So it goes to S.
Yes.
And you change
Oh, so you changed the modes from
Yeah.
the not like a dedicated button.
There is a dedicated drive select.
Ah, okay. But you
This
can
is like
also
a
do
faster
it
one.
from the.
This is like yeah.
In case you saw someone on the streets that you wanted to overtake.
No, I mean, the car is so good that you don't even
Yeah.
have to put it in sports mode. It just
Yeah.
takes care of everything. But in sports mode, the
Oh,
throttle is more responsive.
yes,
And if you let go of the gas pedal,
You got the. So that's. Did you tune that? Did you get
that's
that
tuned as well.
Oh, okay. I like that.
This is in the drive, in the normal one, it has no pops. In S it does, which is
It's very convenient. One more thing, the interior. I like how simple the interior is because I hate when the interior is like just crammed with buttons and everything's just everywhere.
They simplify, in my opinion, they simplify everything. They put all the buttons here that you need, and that's it. Everything is in your reach. You can touch anything you want to.
And the transmission. The one thing I have against automatic transmission, does it shift for you?
Well, in S modes and A, like an
Yeah.
A3 and an S3, yes, it does. But on RS3, I think it does. It shouldn't be.
So this shifts for you. Like,
It will shift for you if you red line more than a red line, 7,000.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like the limit of it, and then it will shift.
Oh wow, it's a popcorn machine. I like the fact that this car is like, it has two personalities. When I first drove it on, let's say, tour mode or like comfort mode, like I didn't expect this gonna happen later. But then once you put it on sports mode, like even the way it's like, the car is like responding and the steering wheel got a bit more heavier.
Yeah.
It's like you have two cars in one.
That's the
Wow, the
beauty of
bangs
it.
are really, really loud. So I'm gonna give it a half throttle pull. Let's see. We're on third gear. Second. I'm gonna do second because I'm still not very confident, but I got the hang of it. So this is. Oh, that sounds like. Did you change the blow valve?
It
Sounds like the HKS.
It's basically when I got the turbo, they provided me with a Leyo BOV valve. It's not very loud. It's a decent. And
This dual clutch transmission, like it shifted down for me. I didn't even notice it.
if you
I like
go
that.
below approximately 1,000,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay.
The boost kicks in around 3.5 usually.
Yeah, it's very instant. There's no lag. I didn't notice any
And you
lag.
also have a Tiptronic as well on the
Yeah.
you have them there.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a second gear pull. Okay. Wow. I saw the sky for a second. Okay, this is I didn't expect this, to be honest. I was worried I'm gonna say trash about this car, but I can't. I'm actually enjoying my time. It's, how do I put this? It's like if taking the best of both worlds between a Japanese car and a German car all in one. Like you get the 2-liter engine with the turbo and
Blow valve here.
yeah, the noises. I love the 2-liter sound, especially with the IP exhaust. Oh wow. And the blow valve, it's an experience. So what boost you running?
Well, right now is 2.2 bar,
Okay.
31.
Oh, that's a lot of
32
boost.
32 psi. Yeah, but it's a 2-liter. It's a hybrid turbo, so for me to make power that I'm making, I need to push.
Oh, that was 100 instantly, and the transmission doesn't wait. The dual clutch is it's like
because it's tuned as well. The DSG, the gearbox
Oh, yeah.
stuff, it has a tune on.
yeah. With I know about the Ghost, when they tune the car, they have to tune the DSG. But
Some more
wow,
clamping
that's
force.
a really nice car you have.
And I have water mat on right now, so if you don't hear the blah, 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 and hear one, two big pops, that the car is backfiring pretty much.
Okay, so.
It throws flames.
So okay, let's put it back on manual, on tour. Okay. so we can probably talk to the people.
If you want to close the exhaust as well, it's
Yeah.
going to be so much better.
Yeah, sure. It's the
no,
switch.
This is the switch for the water mat.
Oh, okay.
The exhaust button is in the side pocket.
The
I
side
put it in the side pocket.
here.
It's right on the top.
Oh yeah, I found
There are
it.
3 buttons from top to bottom.
Yes.
The middle one is off.
There you go. Okay, so I think
You have a nice daily driven now.
I was just gonna say you beat me with this is the perfect daily. This is a perfect all-round car. I just realized that you have a boost gauge right in the gauge cluster, and what is this boost gauge?
It's a P3. Basically, it has a couple of functions to it. It's very nice. Blends in with the interior.
It's famous for the BMWs as well.
BMW and Audis, German cars usually.
Yeah.
And if you click on there are 2 buttons on top, right? If you click the right one, it's on the screen, right on the screen.
Oh yeah, I found
the right one. This is the first boost, and then you can keep switching to see your boost, ignition timing, EGT.
Oh wow! So
intake temperature,
like everything.
coolant temperature,
AFR.
You can do AFR as well. It has an AFR as well, and 0 to 100, 100 to 200, and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So let's wrap this up. So, what I think, this is the perfect all-round car. It's fast. It's pretty fast, and it's stable. So you wouldn't have to it wouldn't take you that long to get used to it because it's an all-wheel drive. The dual clutch might need some you need to fix the way you perceive automatic transmissions because it needs some certain driving techniques to get used to the dual clutch, because there's certain stuff that you shouldn't do in a dual clutch. If you let go, all of a sudden it hesitates, and
well, the computer behind it, it basically is trying to catch what you're doing.
Exactly. It tries to predict.
Yes.
Basically, so don't mess with it. Just
so if you don't.
Yeah. So for example,
what it wants you to do it, then it bugs it a bit.
So don't try accelerating and then upshifting because it's gonna be preparing to downshift, and that's common sense. We don't talk about the technical stuff here. We just focus about the car. But yeah, performance, it's amazing. Well, I don't know if you're a bit too picky. The suspension is a bit stiff, but to be honest, it doesn't break your back. It's perfect. It's not too stiff, but at the same time, it makes the car feel planted. The car is very planted, especially combined with the all-wheel drive system, the dual clutch. So let's go again over the setup you have. You have a tune.
So basically, I have a turboback exhaust, Miltek downpipe, IP exhaust. I have a Wanger intercooler, Volkswagen 600R Racing intake. Turbo is the turbo engineering is 525R.
Yeah.
They put on a Leyo BOV valve, and I have a water mat injection AEM.
Yeah.
For summers, racing.
Yeah.
And I think that's
it makes the car very efficient. What about reliability?
Well, I've had my car tuned for 2 years now, and I've had the car for 3 years now. The only thing I ever had was a battery change.
Yeah, that's common.
And I do take care of my car. I change oil twice, 2 times instead of 1 time. If they change every 15,000, I change every 7.5 because it's modded and stuff. So you want to take care of it.
Yeah. Well, basically, sports cars maintenance. Everyone knows that. But yeah, pretty impressed. I didn't expect that. The car is very fast. You need to take care.
Yes.
It can get you in a lot of trouble, but at the same time, if you're not bothered, if you're just taking this car to work and back, it's perfect. I don't know if it's the exhaust, but it doesn't feel as sealed as German cars. It feels like a bit.
Maybe because I have no back seats in the back.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's why the car felt extra loud.
Too loud.
That's why you could hear the exhaust really loud and every rattle that happens with the
every road noise. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, but on the highway when you're cruising at 130, 130.
With like this, it makes a bit of noise, road noise. But if
probably
you have
hear the
back seats
differential.
if you have back seats on, everything is smooth. You don't hear anything. You can have a nice conversation. Exhaust closed, doesn't make any noise. Drive to Abu Dhabi, very nice and comfortable.
So if I would bash on this car, I have one thing against this car. It's the interior. It's a bit
too simple.
Too simple. It feels a bit cheap, I would say, but it's race car cheap.
It's a cheap car as well. I mean, if you want to compare it to big cars, but yeah.
Yeah.
My first car, come on.
No, I love it. I love it. it's perfect. It's a perfect car, especially with the folding infotainment system, because sometimes those get annoying. Having the screen just there, it's distracting, especially if you wanna track your car.
Yes.
The seats are not very bad either, but it just gives you the steering wheel.
Semi-bucketish.
Yes.
Couple of.
They hold you.
Yeah.
They hold you in place, but the steering wheel, I don't know. It's a bit too racy for daily, I'd say. Like I don't know how. Like, if I want to like lay back and drive, like how would I hold this? It's very aggressive.
That means
Like,
you have to maybe get.
Yeah, it just makes you when you get. Like, I don't think you drive this car on comfort mode a lot. I imagine. Really?
Honestly, yeah, I live in Charger, work in Charger, so
fair enough.
99% of the time.
But once you're out, I bet you're always on on sports mode. So I'd imagine this car would do 0 to 100 in like 3.5, 4.
I've done the 3 flat.
Oh.
But I think with the better wheels and setup, maybe
tweak the suspension a
little bit. Yeah.
So
suspension a little bit, maybe very high tools.
So we could say this is a GTR killer.
Well, a stock, yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
A stock.
That's fair enough. Thank you so much, guys. I upload a video every Sunday. Adam, thank you again.
Very much. Thanks a lot.
You'll find Adam's Instagram in the description. Show him some love. Follow him. Check out for more pictures of this car. See you next Sunday.